Hey y'all, welcome to Kamira's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made the Instant Pot rice and peas. Super easy and simple. And I'm also going to show you how I made some delicious soul food kale. I paired this with my Jamaican chuck roast that I posted a little while ago. Let's go ahead and get started. I have some cut up green onions, some scotch bonnet, butter, salt, allspice, garlic, and thyme. And I have my Instant Pot on saute. I'm going to go ahead and throw in my butter and the onion. This is about 1/4 of a large onion diced up, 3 cloves of garlic, and 3 pimento berries. And I'm going to toast them in the butter for just about 30 seconds. You don't want to do this too long or else the garlic is going to burn. Now, I have washed a cup and a half of jasmine rice, and I'm going to start to toast this rice in the butter and the spices. I find that when you cook the rice this way and you pre-toast it, it gives it a great flavor and just a little bit of it just adds a nice touch to your rice. Add 1 teaspoon of green seasoning and a 1/2 teaspoon of this Sazon Tropical. I love this seasoning. It really elevates the flavor of this rice. Don't leave it out. You could also use complete seasoning instead of this. When you're toasting it, please be sure to knock off any rice that's trying to stick to the bottom of the pan because you don't want it to burn. Now, I'm putting in my spring onion and the salt. I'm going to wait until the end to put in the scotch bonnet because I don't want it to bust early. So I'm just going to toast these things together for just about 30 more seconds. I have a cup and a half of liquid because when you cook in the Instant Pot, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. This is a mixture of water, the liquid from the kidney beans, and some coconut milk. I'll leave the ratios in the description. I'm going to mix this all together. At this point, all the rice should be off from the bottom of the pot. And I'm going to put in about 3/4 of the can of kidney beans. Now, looking back, I probably could have just stuck in the whole can. So if you make this, I would just put the whole can in, right? A little bit of liquid from the beans got in here, but that's not a big deal, okay? And then I'm going to throw the scotch bonnet on top. Close your Instant Pot. Make sure you put the cap on sealing, and we're going to cook this for 7 minutes at high pressure. I'm going to allow this to pressure release for about 2 minutes, and then I will quick release the rest of the way. For our soul food kale, let's go ahead and put in a tablespoon of butter and a tablespoon of bacon grease. Yes, you do need both because it does impact the flavor in my opinion, or you could just cook 1 slice of bacon. And then I'm going to put in 1/2 of a medium onion. I'm going to saute this onion in that delicious bacon and butter until it gets fragrant. This is going to take about 2 minutes. You want to go ahead and do it early because you want to add that nice flavor to your dish. Add in 2 cloves of garlic. This is fresh minced garlic. I minced this myself, and then I cover it in olive oil because I find the pre-minced garlic just does not have that good flavor you're looking for. And then I'm going to go in with some already washed and chopped up kale. How much kale did I use? Y'all, I don't even know. This was just some kale from my garden, and so I just took as much kale as I wanted for that day. You do the same. Put your temperature on medium-low and just let it cook for about 5 minutes undisturbed with the cover. This is going to wilt the kale and allow you to actually, season it easily. Before it's been wilted, it's kind of all over the place. Now, how much seasoning you put really depends on how much greens you have used. So you just decide based on your own taste. But I am going to try something I found in Walmart. And this was this gourmet collard green seasoning. Just the name kind of, was intriguing to me. This is by Spice King. I've not tried spices by this company before, but in total I put about 1.5 teaspoons on my greens, and I put on a little bit of crushed red pepper for some spice, and I added in about 1 cup of water. As you can see, I'm not putting in a ton of water into these greens. I don't want it to be too liquidy. I let it steam for about 10 minutes on medium, and then I went in and I added a little bit more seasoning. I put in some more water, and then I just allowed it to cook for about 15 more minutes. In total, I cooked this kale for about 25 minutes on medium to medium-low heat until it was soft enough for my own taste, and it was very, very delicious, and it had a nice smoky flavor, and I really enjoyed that it was not too liquidy. Guys, these two recipes paired with my Jamaican chuck roast are the perfect meal. I'll see you next time, and goodbye.